The history of Slovakia is deeply intertwined with the broader history of Central Europe. Its territory has rarely existed as a fully independent political unit until the late 20th century, yet its people preserved a distinct language, culture, and identity despite centuries of foreign rule, shifting borders, and political pressure. Archaeological evidence shows that humans lived in present-day Slovakia as early as 250,000 years ago. These early inhabitants benefited from fertile river valleys and natural protection provided by the Carpathian Mountains. During the Bronze and Iron Ages, the region became part of important trade routes, linking the Mediterranean with northern Europe. By the 4th century BCE, Celtic tribes had established organized settlements, particularly in western Slovakia. They developed metallurgy, trade systems, and early forms of governance. The area around modern Bratislava was a major Celtic center, with coin minting and fortifications that reflected significant economic sophistication. During the Roman era, southern Slovakia bordered the Roman Empire. While the Romans did not fully annex the territory, they built military camps, roads, and trading posts along the Danube frontier. Roman influence introduced advanced construction techniques, commerce, and administrative concepts that left a lasting imprint. From the 5th and 6th centuries CE, Slavic tribes migrated into the region, forming agricultural communities and tribal alliances. These Slavs laid the foundations of Slovak ethnic identity. In the 9th century, the region became the core of Great Moravia, one of the first major Slavic political entities in Europe. Great Moravia was not only a political power, but also a cultural and religious center. The arrival of Saints Cyril and Methodius in 863 introduced Christianity in the Slavic language, challenging Latin and Greek dominance in religious life. This cultural independence was revolutionary and deeply influential. Despite its success, Great Moravia collapsed in the early 10th century due to internal divisions and invasions by Magyar tribes, marking the end of early Slavic statehood in the region. Following the fall of Great Moravia, Slovak lands were incorporated into the Kingdom of Hungary, where they remained for nearly 1,000 years. During this long period, Slovaks did not have political autonomy, but their territory was economically and strategically important. Slovakia became one of Europe's most important mining regions, producing gold, silver, and copper. Mining towns flourished, attracting German settlers and creating a multicultural society. These towns enjoyed special legal privileges and contributed significantly to the kingdom's wealth. Although Hungarian nobility dominated political life, Slovaks preserved their language and traditions, particularly among rural populations. The Catholic Church and later Protestant movements played major roles in education and cultural continuity. The Ottoman victory over Hungary in 1526 drastically reshaped Central Europe. While much of Hungary fell under Ottoman control, Slovakia became the core territory of Royal Hungary under Habsburg rule. Bratislava emerged as the administrative and ceremonial capital, hosting royal coronations and political assemblies. This era was marked by frequent warfare, anti-Habsburg uprisings, religious conflicts, and economic strain. Slovak peasants endured heavy taxation and feudal obligations, while noble revolts repeatedly destabilized the region. Despite hardship, Slovakia avoided direct Ottoman occupation, which allowed relative continuity of institutions and culture. The 18th century brought reforms under enlightened Habsburg rulers, including educational improvements and limited reductions in serfdom. These reforms enabled the rise of Slovak intellectual life. In the 19th century, Slovak national consciousness matured. Thinkers, poets, and linguists worked to standardize the Slovak language and assert cultural rights. This movement was not initially separatist, but sought recognition within the empire. The revolutionary year of 1848 saw Slovaks demand autonomy, education in their own language, and political representation. Although these demands were largely suppressed, the foundations of Slovak nationalism were firmly established. After the Austro-Hungarian Compromise of 1867, Slovakia fell under direct Hungarian administration. A policy of forced Magyarization aimed to assimilate Slovaks culturally and linguistically. Slovak schools were closed, cultural institutions dismantled, and public use of the Slovak language restricted. Despite these pressures, Slovak identity survived through literature, religion, family traditions, and informal education. This period was crucial in shaping Slovak resilience and collective memory. The collapse of Austria-Hungary after World War I led to the creation of Czechoslovakia in 1918. For the first time, Slovaks gained political recognition as a distinct nation. Czechoslovakia brought democracy, industrialization, and education, but tensions remained due to economic disparities and centralized governance. Slovakia benefited from modernization but remained less developed than the Czech lands. During World War II, Slovakia became a nominally independent but Nazi-aligned state. The regime participated in deportations of Jews, a tragic chapter in Slovak history. Resistance culminated in the Slovak National Uprising of 1944, symbolizing a strong anti-fascist tradition. After the war, communist rule reshaped society through collectivization, industrial expansion, and state control. While literacy, healthcare, and employment improved, political freedoms were severely limited. Reform attempts in 1968 were crushed, reinforcing authoritarian control. The Velvet Revolution of 1989 peacefully ended communist rule. On January 1, 1993, Slovakia became an independent nation through the dissolution of Czechoslovakia. Since independence, Slovakia has undergone rapid political and economic transformation. It joined the European Union and NATO, integrated into global markets, and established democratic institutions. Slovakia's history is defined by endurance rather than empire. Its people maintained identity without statehood for centuries, preserving language and culture against powerful external forces. Modern Slovakia stands as a testament to cultural survival, peaceful state formation, and successful integration into Europe.